Recently leaked documents from the US government that China has allegedly approved the provision of lethal aid to Russia for its war in Ukraine, but with the condition that any shipments remain a secret. According to the intelligence summary dated February 23, Beijing had approved the incremental provision of weapons to Moscow, which would be disguised as civilian items, according to a report in the Washington Post. The intelligence was reportedly gathered by US agents who eavesdropped on Russia's Secret Service discussions. It appears that China's Central Military Commission has been directing the shipments to remain covert, as Russian officials have reportedly expressed that Beijing wants the shipments to remain secret. Furthermore, the leaked documents suggest that China would consider a significant strike by the US, or the North Atlantic Treaty Organization weapons on Russian territory, as an escalation of the conflict, which would then merit sending arms to Russia. These leaked documents also provide some insight into the impact of the war in Ukraine on Russia's special forces. The 346th Spetsnaz Brigade, an elite unit of the Russian military, has reportedly been gutted by the conflict. The documents cite an intelligence report that states the brigade now only has 125 troops remaining out of the 900 that were deployed. While it is unclear when this assessment was made, it matches analysts' assessments of Russia's difficulties in Ukraine. Despite China's denial of the allegations, the leaked documents suggest that China's support for Russia has been growing stronger. During a visit to Moscow in March, Chinese President Xi Jinping raised a glass to the deepening of the Russian-Chinese partnership. The two countries have seen an increase in trade since the start of the war, and China views Russia as a crucial ally against a US-led world order. However, it remains to be seen how China's support for Russia will impact the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Xi Jinping has attempted to position himself as a global statesman, but his clear support for Russia may make a China-brokered deal in Ukraine impossible. While President Joe Biden downplayed the significance of the leaked documents, stating that there was nothing contemporaneous of great consequence, the disclosure of intelligence from less than 2 months ago seems to contradict this claim. The leaked documents also suggest that there are likely more revelations to come, as they are part of a large batch of leaked classified documents that appeared on the online platform Discord last month. The Russian Defense Ministry's recent announcement that its minister, Sergei Shoigu, will meet with his Chinese counterpart, Li Shangfu, on Sunday, is a clear indication that the two countries are committed to strengthening their ties. This comes at a time when Russia is engaged in a war in Ukraine, and China has allegedly approved the provision of lethal aid to Russia for the conflict, albeit with the condition that any shipments remain a secret. However, China's support for Russia may complicate efforts to broker a deal in Ukraine, as it could be seen as an obstacle to achieving a peaceful resolution. How do you feel about this? Make sure to leave your opinions in the comments. Like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe.